Hello, Pisces. Welcome. This is Hoffy Moonangel, and welcome to my channel. There we go. So this is your reading for December. I hope you've had a nice weekend, and I hope you are in fairly good spirits under the circumstances. So let's see what. With these cards, right? Playing me up. Is that what's going on? Let's get a bit mixed up. And oh, okay, look, new candle in like that. Right, just might do a bit more sage. Get it burning. Nice. If you've never burnt sage, it's a really good way to change the energy in your home and clear out any stagnant energy. So just clear the energy of the previous reading. So it was a very good reading. Right, let's go. Feel like we're building up to something, Pisces. What is it that you've got going on? I feel like you've been really busy preparing or busy working on something for a very, very long time. It's the energy I feel. That's the card. Angel spirits, guardians and guides. Let's have a really nice reading for our Pisceans, water energy. Wow, straight out the box. King of Swords. Page of Swords. Swords. The Devil in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Wands in right way around. Oh my goodness. This Hangman, look, he just keeps coming out on me. Every reading up the right way. The World in reverse. The Lovers, Gemini. Nice, nice. Oh, and the Sun. Oh my goodness. Blimey. And the Knight of Wands. Oh my goodness. Oh, what is it with people? Right. The Eight of Cups. And the Tower. Oof. Well, first of all, your card is on the table. This is Piscean energy. This is Neptune. It's come out in every reading. It's really apt at the moment because straight after the new moon tomorrow, Pisces moves into, Neptune moves into its own sign, Pisces. Now, this is really interesting to me because you're a Piscean, you get it. You are the deepest thinker of the whole zodiac. We know that. And I mean, you're probably the best chess player, right? At the moment, you're making decisions and within your own, it'll be within your own sign. Okay. So you're making decisions in your own sign. Neptune's your planet. The only thing is Neptune can be a little bit confusing sometimes, and just be absolutely 100% sure that the decision that you're going to make is the right decision and that you've done your homework. That's really important, because if you haven't done your homework properly, and in order to do your homework, you're going to have to listen to, let's get the, there's Michelle. Let's get the shell out to remind us that we've got to listen to what other people are saying. Don't just disregard it because you might be a deep thinker, the deepest thinker, but you are not the only thinker. All right. So, and two minds are better than one. And even if that discussion creates some sort of contrast, it's worth having that discussion. All right. So that's that. That is whatever's happening around here. Now, try not to read the cards in reverse, but I'm going to leave them as they are. Okay, starting at the top, we've got the King of Swords. The King of Swords, he is like an authoritarian person. And this could be a male or a female. And it could even be it could be yourself, that you've put yourself in that position of authority. It could be linked to work because we've got Capricorn here, but I feel like the devil's at play a little bit, and there seems to be, I don't know if these are linked yet, but these three are definitely linked in some way. It feels like there could be a few secrets. Somebody is saying one thing and then doing another. So they're not quite being truthful with you. They're being, what's the word? Two-faced or double standards, or just not being as truthful as they should be with you, you know? So they're playing from both sides. And it could be related to work. Like I say, it's Capricorn. Or it could be related, let's turn it around now. It could be related to a relationship. This can also, the Page of Swords can also represent computer work. So it could be that there's a little bit of toing and froing going on. And this person here, I would say this is not your person. It might be somebody that's kind of got a bit of an icky energy to it. And I don't think they're being truthful. And the only thing about, I say, some people meet wonderful people on the internet, but personally, I think that you have to spend a long time with people that you meet to get to know them. Don't believe everything that somebody's saying to you, because if you can see with this devil energy, right, you can see the two people are in chains, and that looks all very, delicious and tempting. But those chains are loose chains even. They're loose chains, and it's like in a situation where you feel like fearless, it's raw desires, lust, all those things. But I don't feel that is there, but I don't think it's going to bring you the happiness that actually you've got over here. And until you let that karmic energy go with that person, you're not allowing anything else into your life. And the thing is about a Piscean loves very deeply. That's who they are. They're very deep and they love very deeply. And it's not in their nature to be flighty or, like up in the clouds. That's not where they live. They live deep in the ocean with their emotions. The ocean is the emotion. So I think if it's something of the past, then yeah, it's time to kind of maybe let that go, cut loose. King of Swords, yeah. I mean, if you stay with that, that's a whole nother reading. I'd have to do a whole nother reading over here somewhere. It doesn't seem like it's in your natural flow. It just feels that it's preventing you from having a better future. So here we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And this is where the universe wants to give you It wants to give you a real gift of life, but like I say, it's all being held up. So everything is kind of on the back burner. And it's not until you step away and get a different perspective with the Two of Wands where you can start to decide. I say decide, you've kind of got to go with the flow, because your natural flow will allow people to naturally walk in your path. And it's when you meet those people. Oh my God, this is so like, always reminds me of like St. Peter or no, St. Christopher. So I really love this, really love this. So let's say you park all of that and go, okay, universe, you show me what you've got. All right, next year you show me what you've got. I'm willing to walk that path. Now, when you go on a journey, sometimes out of the blue, somebody will arrive on your path and you will talk and you will walk and you will enjoy that part of your journey, you know. But in this instance, I really feel it. You need to take away the hustle and bustle. You need to allow that person to just walk right beside you on your path. And sometimes that person's there to help you without you even knowing, help you travel what could be a little bit of a difficult path and a little bit of a difficult journey. And you just need to be really receptive to that and accepting. And the only way I can think of it is like in you know, like St. Christopher, the patron saint of travel, and that's where you need to get to. So when you start that journey, you're not going to be alone. There's going to be somebody that starts to walk on your path with you, which I think is really beautiful. You know, like if you go to the airport, it's all hustle and bustle, and people don't travel like they used to. Traveling years ago, there'd be a few people on the plane. It wouldn't be packed out to the rafters, and you might meet somebody and talk to them. Whereas now everyone's afraid to speak, or they're going to have their masks on. Or so if you get an opportunity for somebody to join your journey, no matter how short, a bus ride, a train ride, sharing a taxi, make sure you just are really open and receptive to that situation. That's really, I can't believe that's a really special moment. And it is through that it allows you to then make your decisions. You never thought that somebody could really change your mind in such a way and change your view. That's what you've got the world card here for. And it could also represent a journey to past is new, or, you know, who knows what our travel situation is going to be next year, but it's definitely going to be opening things up. It's kind of making me feel in my stomach like I'm racing, and you know, it's a really enjoyable, potentially cathartic journey. So that's how I feel. And that is where could be the person that joins you, or it could just be the person that opens the door for you to meet this wonderful person here. And this is a Gemini energy, and it is the Lovers, and it is where two people become one. All right, this is both sides of it. Yeah, this is like two minds meeting. This is, as you know, it's a soulmate energy, and even better than that. And I do think it's travel, because you've got the Sun card here, and this person, I feel like wherever you've been in your past, trapped in this current weird energy over there, which I'm just going to ignore now, but this person, because they are so tuned into you, they think like they're bringing so much passion. Look at this passionate King of Wands here, a Knight of Wands here. They're bringing, that is passion, passion, passion. That is absolutely what everybody wants. A really fulfilling, light, bright, passionate relationship that's going to go on to be something far more meaningful than this, like I say, this particular energy over here. I love it, love it. I love it. I'd be, if that was my reading, I would be thrilled to bits. You've got the sun, the sun. This tells me it's a holiday environment. Nothing wrong with that. Who's to say where you're going to meet people in life? But it's definitely on this journey. And it's a really, like I say, I don't want to say pilgrimage, but it's kind of like it's just going to open you up so much. You never expected to meet this person. And then after that, in true form, when people get together, they panic. And there's a little bit of panic. And they want to kind of go, oh, they want to walk away from the situation. Oh, well, and it all gets a bit complicated. It's like, stop, just go with it. Just go with it. So don't get too tied up in knots. We've got the 8 here. 8 represents strength. 8 is Leo. The sun is Leo. What's the Knight of Wands? Can't remember the Knight of Wands. We'll leave that for the minute. But you've got the Tower here and the Tower upside down. This person, the reason it gets a bit scary, and I feel like that this is you, not them. This is you prepared to walk away from the situation, because when you feel real love, people get scared, and what they do is they confuse this feeling of fear with excitement. It's like adrenaline. It's excitement. And this person's just going to turn your world upside down. It's up to you whether you let them do that. And obviously you'll have to make sure some future in plans in the future, some security. But yeah, you want to be whisked off your feet. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to panic. And it's up to you whether you allow this whole thing to turn out. You need to know what the outcome's going to be. You need to have that reassurance, and you need that little bit of security. So don't be afraid to, if you start to feel that fear of walking away of something really good, then don't be afraid to turn around and just ask, because it's at that point you've got nothing to lose. If you're prepared to walk away from it, then just turn around and say, no, I'm just a little bit scared and it's making me feel a little bit vulnerable. So you've got to work at it. You have to work at it. Here it is. There it is. So the strength is another number 8. Strength. You know your skills. You know, your skills, your trade. You know what you're really good at, and you just need to convey it to that person, because this is a very exciting, passionate time for you. Lovely journey, lovely holiday. What comes of it is in your hands. But don't, being the deep thinker that you are, this is where you've got to pull yourself out of the ocean and be, the little rowing boat just bobbing on the top. All right. So that's where we're at. Yeah, that's where we're at. So just don't panic. Pull yourself back. Be who you are, and just reach out to that person and say, I don't know what to do now. This is me. I don't actually know what to do. And you'll be surprised. They'll help you. They'll tell you if you just ask the question and not be too deep. Because what will happen is you'll get so deep, it will get muddled. So this is wonderful, but yeah, just be aware. If you start to feel panicked, I'm going to walk away from it all. This person's going to be offering you all their cups of love. This is not the time to walk away. This is the time to turn around and say, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do here. And they'll say, I'll tell you what to do. Just go along with it. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have a great life. That's what you need to do. But it's your choice. It's your choice. Right, so let's just do the good tarot to close that off. How exciting. Very passionate. In the summer. Definitely in the summer. So we're talking July, well, June, July, August. Oh, I've got too many of turned around now. June, July, August. We'll take this one. And what do we got? The King of Cups. This person is your person. This Knight of Wands is your destiny. This is your person. This is the person that you're meant to be with. They want to give you all their cups of love. Enjoy it. It doesn't happen very often. So, if you say no, then you may as well set yourself on another journey for another few years, or maybe longer. You may never find the right person, and sometimes you just have to take a bite out of the cookie that's coming towards you. So, King of Cups, that is a whole lot of love coming your way. And there's nothing more special in this world than being loved by somebody. So you'll have to let me know how that goes and how that pans out. I feel this reading is taking you right through to obviously a whole year. I would say that's taking you through a whole year. But come out of this, whatever this isn't serving you, all these internet things, they're just not. It's not how to meet people. It's being designed by people, computers designing, and it's not the way. The way to meet people is in situations. You can't tell from a picture what a person's all about. You need to understand their background. You need to even understand who their friends are, who they hang out with, what their family background's like. All those things, they're super important things. Don't be messing with that anymore. It's just blah. Or treat it for what it is. Because this is negative, whereas all this is positive. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, my lovelies, that's the end of the reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit the like and subscribe if you did. And if you didn't like it, oh well. There's always tomorrow. Have a good week. Love you loads. Love you hard. Love me hard back. And take care of yourselves. Okay? Bye now.